Hi everyone, I'm Dragon with you. So today we'll talk about a special activity which started today at 1st of December. And here we have the Advent calendar. So Advent calendar allows us to get extra rewards every day in addition to what we have in casual calendar. Also keep in mind that we need to get 30 souls of Kayla to summon her. And that's exactly what we can do if we get the X3 option for $3. So I really wanted to show you everything at day one. That's the reason why I activated the X3 and got Kayla. So today we will test her and we'll talk about her strong and weak points. Anyway, I would really recommend to wait for her brother coming in the mid-December. But now I can do the pre-analysis of what's going on and let's check what happened. So first of all, about Kayla. I'll show you the max stats. They were described on live stream of Daniel, which happened yesterday. And let's see what happens here. So first of all, from calendar, the parts which you can collect, except Kayla's souls, which are not demonstrated here, are the typical rewards from the calendar you can receive. So that's just a bonus calendar, but again, you can get some artifact parts, which are really great. Next about Kayla. So Kayla Max looks like this. And probably you remember about her abilities from the videos which were officially demonstrated by Hero Wars. But at the same time, I would like to highlight that she is an effective physical damage dealer, which also has magic defense. So I wanted to highlight that because I play Yasmine and Yasmine has real trouble with magic damage. She just doesn't have enough magic defense to survive. That's why I wanted to share the information that Kayla is able to jump into the backline, deal huge amount of damage to several opponents at that backline, and then when she has low health, so she can jump back and gets 25,656 bonus armor and magic defense. So that means against physical and against magical teams, she will have better survival ability when she is at low health. And so I would say that Kayla reminds me Yasmine, but Yasmine which strikes the back line, so you know the result where she jumps. And at the same time, she has both armor penetration and magic defense, which means sometimes you can play Kayla without extra support who buffs her armor penetration. About her artifacts. So artifact first allows her to get extra physical attack, which refers to 3 abilities of Kayla. So she kind of buffs herself, and that's really great. But if you play her with another armor penetration character, then probably you get the effect of double penetration, which I use at Isaac plus Chinmao. So same idea, it will be shown here. Also, she has the Defender Covenant, which gets her armor and magic defense. And in total, you see that Ascension rank also provides her with magic defense and physical attack and armor penetration. So I would say that Kayla is a kind of safer Yasmine, and she isn't so afraid of healers, and at the same time, she is able to survive mages better. But obviously, one problem, which is for both Yasmine and Kayla, is Corvus. So he is able to burn both of them because he doesn't care about magic defense or armor. Check this out. The Winter Pass costs $3. You can get Kayla today and test her. If not, then you will need several more days. Nothing special, but just as an option. Okay, so now let me show you the fights which are prepared for you compared to Yasmine. So we will have kind of Yasmine or Kayla, that's the question. And I'll show you the part which says that, well, you have an option to choose from them, but I would say that both options make sense. So first of all, I wanted to show the Corvus fight against Kayla and against Yasmine. So you see that Kayla can't beat Corvus 1 versus 1 when he has Oliver patronage. So that's the test of how good your damage is. At the same time, if we look at Yasmine results, so Yasmine is able to beat him with exactly same patronage. So I used Albus here because Kayla doesn't have Fenris. And at the same time, Albus boosts both Yasmine's pure damage and Kayla's pure damage. So let's compare the fight with Corvus. And that's the reason why I told you that kind of Yasmine just has more skins. Here's her jump with the attack speed boost. Then when she's vulnerable, she jumps back, gets armor and magic defense. But Corvus doesn't care about that. So yes, his physical attacks are really weak, but the altar just burns Kayla real fast. So that's the first idea how to counter Kayla. Play Corvus. Actually, I also use Corvus to counter Yasmine, but just 1 versus 1 with no healing, with no extra defenses. She hardly can kill him. Yes, so she just has more skins than Kayla now. That's why Yasmine can be more effective sometimes. But if we talk about Aurora, so the opposite thing happens. I'll show you that against Aurora, which relies on magic damage, the survival situation is the opposite. So Kayla can strike her. You see that Oliver starts healing and we can't finish her. But at the same time, Kayla is able to survive the magic damage. You see that she has bonus armor, she has bonus magic defense. That's why Aurora can't finish her. So really low health, but Aurora can't finish her. And that's how Kayla survives till the end of the fight, even without healing, which is kind of impressive. At the same time, if you try Yasmine against Aurora, so the reason why I play Iris is because Yasmine just gets stuck on Aurora too long and sometimes even dies. And yes, so the damage which Yasmine receives from magic attacks of Aurora is just terrible. So Yasmine just dies here. Against Aurora, better use Kayla. Or Iris. Iris is just perfect against Aurora, but Yasmine can get stuck. What about Astaroth? So with Astaroth, you have huge amount of armor, huge amount of defense. So Astaroth is a super tank. With Oliver, he takes really long to survive. You see this burning ability from Kayla with Albus patronage is buffed. So Astaroth gets more damage, but at the same time, it's not enough to break him. So his armor is too high. So Kayla can't finish him in time 1 versus 1. And this fight will be over with Astaroth feeling pretty great. So Astaroth is a great defensive tank, no doubt. He also has Resurrection. But if he plays against Yasmine 1 versus 1, the thing is she has a lot of poison. So check this out. She keeps stacking the poison damage and Astaroth can't survive long enough. So that's why Yasmine is a single target super killer, which is effective against Astaroth, which can sometimes play against Corvus teams, so you will need to heal her. You will need to be careful with her activations, not to overcommit in the altar. But anyway, this time Yasmine was better. So now let's compare two teams. So I prepared two teams for you, which are about Yasmine and about Kayla. And let's see what happens. So we have only one fight. The setup is just exactly same except one hero. So check this out. We have Shinmao, Yasmine or Kayla. I can't set Fenris here, but I can set Albus. Astaroth and Martha. So that's the setup which I played on Grand Arena, Guild Wars, when I didn't see healers. Okay, so as you can see, we couldn't win, but I would like to show you the fight process and actually the reason why I think that if there's no healers, if there's no Corvus, maybe not super magic damage, then Yasmine is usually better. Now, okay, so as you can see, another hard counter for Kayla is Martha. So Kayla tries hard to remove Martha. Martha just heals really fast, and she's a kind of backline tank. So that's the reason I played Martha here. You see that Yasmine tries to remove Chinmao. Obviously, you would say that Yasmine jumps are pretty random at auto mode. Yes, I agree with you. But anyway, I showed you that the damage potential against solo target of Yasmine is much higher than Kayla's. At the same time, Kayla is able to deal damage to several opponents, and that's the difference. So kind of damage to several versus damage to one. And Kayla is more controlled. What if I swap Martha? So what if I swap the backline super tank into Nebula, which buffs? What happens? So actually at this particular fight, what happened was Kayla just was hit super hard, then she jumped back, and what happened next? So Yasmine was almost dead. Now Yasmine is resurrected. Kayla as well. What's going on next? So now we have a competition. Who kills the opponent faster? And as you remember, Yasmine is really fast in killing. So yes, so this time just destruction from Yasmine. Okay, to sum up. So to sum up what I already told you about. First of all, I would say that Kayla is a good survival warrior. So she can deal damage, she can be buffed with other armor penetration to be even more effective. But don't play her against Martha, and better don't play her against Corvus, because Corvus will punish her for the periodic damage which she deals. At the same time, if you play against Astaroth, Yasmine just kills him faster. But maybe Kayla can do that too. Maybe Kayla can remove the opponent's backline, so it's optional. And against Aurora, definitely Kayla is better because she doesn't care about the magic hits from Aurora. And that's where Kayla was really great. So yes, with some support, she will be able to crash this team. But for Aurora, we have Iris. So as you remember, I remove Iris just most of the tanks, I would say. Even Corvus. That's my impression. Thank you for watching and see you in my next videos. Good luck to you.